Who wants to give me a slight recap of the last session that we were here for?
We returned to Red
I
Larch.
believe that was when we were coming home, and some people were attacking Red Larch.
Mm-hmm.
There were some cultists around an orb that were. It seemed like they were trying to start a fire to spread across the town, and we swiftly and valiantly stopped them because we are good and they are bad.
There was not a whole lot of valiant stuff happening in that beatdown.
It was not. No.
I remember.
It was gruesome. It was yeah. It was valiant at first, and then Boris kind of went full Boris.
There were questions to be asked and answers to be had. You know.
Look, I just gotta say, Boris, you were at like a 12. We needed you at least at like a 5. Like,
was it too much? Did I? Okay.
Some would say not enough.
I had the T-pose like rusted.
Of course, that would be Boris saying not enough, but
it's never enough.
More. So, yes, that is where we left off last. And so, best way to do it is to begin the morning, the next morning, back in Red Larch. What would you guys like to do?
I wake up. My swarm is back at 1 million ants.
I doubt that.
No, sorry.
I'd like some breakfast, and I've got a question.
Okay.
Is there a spell that someone like me could learn just to heat metal? Say I wanted to hold a coin and have the coin heat to a very warm temperature or something along those lines. Or
it's a little meta, but what is your class?
Dip one level.
What is your class?
What? Dip one level into another? Yeah. It's not
You
just
can do that, or you can spend a lot of time and money for somebody to teach you something that you're not exactly proficient in.
You could use a feat. I think Magic Initiate allows you to learn a cantrip.
Interesting. Okay.
That you might be able to learn heat metal. I think that's a cantrip.
I was going to say, because we're in 5e, I think there are certain things you can take depending on your class. It may allow you to learn like a cantrip or a weak spell, but don't quote me on that.
Oh, heat metal is a second level transmutation.
Damn.
Yeah, I was going to say heat metal specifically is a higher level, but...
I'll do some digging for you, buddy.
This is a Boris breakfast.
What was that, Eric?
The best thing that you could do if you wanted to try something like that was take the initiate feat and grab prestidigitation.
Oh,
yeah.
Create little sensory effects, so you could warm up a coin for about an hour.
How hot can I get it?
Well, it says
so
warm.
You'd have to.
Can it burn flesh with it? That's the question, though.
Unlikely.
No, but you could surprise
then
somebody with a hot coin,
unless it's warm to the quality of that cup of coffee that one time at McDonald's.
No, I need to be able to like.
That was scalding hot.
Heat metal is a good one in certain instances, to be honest. But as a fighter, I believe, I do not think that's something currently available to you.
With Magic Initiate, you can learn 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Very nice.
But heat metal specifically is a level 2. There are things you can do with cantrips in a level 1, to be completely honest, but that's up to you and your own versatility. You know what I'm saying?
For RP reasons, that's up to Keegan. But I would say that
I'm going to wizard school when
it
we
wouldn't
get
make
back from this
it
adventure
wouldn't
that
make
Boris-
100% sense without dipping into an actual class. But I don't think your stats
I
might
mean,
not allow it unless you have like 13 intellect. I think it is that you need for a wizard.
That's what level ups are for. You learn something new.
you do also have
You do
two.
a thing.
You have a magician and a scary person that can teach you magic.
I do happen to be quite educated.
Oh, I thought you were the scary one.
What? No.
Who's the
How
scary
rude.
one?
A drum. He just looks all brooding back there in the back.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, Mr. Edgelord.
listen, my power is mostly kept to keep the demons away. Torin's the one that's actually powerful. I'm basically a thinner, not rich version of Batman.
As
My
a
biggest-
drum says this,
He's
hey,
not
wait.
Batman.
As
Weird flex, but okay.
as a drum says this,
I'm
a
saying-
waitress walks by really quickly, and the gust of wind pushes a drum over, or pushes Torin over slightly.
Wait, was I saying that as a drum? I meant that more as a meta type thing.
Oh,
I'm
my bad.
I'm not
So-
not a scary. I'm just I'm angsty Spider-Man, minus the weird walk down jazz
Venom Man.
thing.
Hear me out, friends. I've come to the conclusion that my interrogation methods are not what you guys would like me to do. Correct?
Who gave you that
I
idea?
would-
So here's the thing. Here's
I
the thing,
think-
and I mean this. I mean this out of complete respect, Boris.
Yeah.
Sometimes we will need your interrogation, but let's someone like me or Hira talk to them first. If we give you the nod, you should know what the nod means, and then you can do your aggressive negotiations.
Well, I liked it.
But a lot of times we'll get more information and more out of it instead of caving in skulls.
So what if we let me learn? What if I learn how to heat metal, and we put metal coins on people or chains around their necks, and we, by we I mean me, heat those objects up to entice the answers out of them.
I think
That
we've
falls under
moved from
torture.
It,
I'm
it
not
would take
with that.
it would take a lot of
mean-
training, Boris. I don't know if
I-
that's something that's
Hira,
able to be done so easily.
There's business elsewhere to attend to when I'm asking these people these questions. Nothing to see here. Okay.
Can't in good conscience do that.
I will be as polite.
I
with
like
them
this plan.
as they are with
How-
us.
Polite when you're torturing someone.
Please give me the information.
I feel like torturing somebody is in and of itself not polite.
You can still treat them with respect while you hurt them.
Yeah, but still not polite.
the actions may not be polite, but your demeanor doesn't have to be savage. Regardless,
That's true, but that doesn't
I would
change the fact
rather
that it's
stick
torture.
to speaking before acting.
I'm just thinking of the greater good.
I'm gonna kind of side eye at Boris. What does demeanor mean?
Boris, you have to understand something.
It's
There's a
being
time and a
extra
place for
mean.
everything. And where you say it's for the greater good, if you kill someone without us even getting a chance to talk to them, we could be doing more harm than good, where they might have knowledge that we might need to be able to save more people or get more information out to be able to do something. For instance,
So
the
they
last run-in
spell-
we just had, we were able to talk first, and it seemed like nothing was going to come of it. and we ended the bad guy's life.
I got it.
Is that the one
I
whose
got
head
it.
we cut off?
We make them spill their guts.
Yes.
Brilliant. I like it. I'm good at that.
Boris, you have to remember we should not become worse than what our enemy is. You're creeping on a little side of evil, a little too much evil. With that can bring dangers far greater than we're able to handle.
We've killed plenty of people before. What's wrong with it now?
I'm doing my job. This is
Murdering people and killing people in self-defense and or to prevent larger amounts of death is different. Cold-blooded murder just to get a nice sheen red on your blade is not the intent that we are trying to do as a party here.
But he
as a
was
group.
evil, so we did good.
You see,
yes, Webb.
We're all in this together. All right. Everyone, not even people that aren't here in this room. The waitresses, the orphans. Everyone's gonna die. All right. And who I serve, that's okay. I want that. But we can pick who lives and dies, right?
I don't think that's within our power.
That is what we've been doing, though, isn't
I
it?
use the Judgment of Tyr to take down bad guys, but I don't think they deserve torture.
So maybe I won't heat. Maybe scratch my whole learning how to heat metal. I'll just go back to slicing heads off. Got it.
It was quicker that way, anyways.
It won't torture them. It'll be real fast. They won't even know it hit them. So what do you guys think of these biscuits and gravy, man? Wow. Breakfast.
Very
I'm sorry. All right. Straight up. I am sorry that you feel that my methods do not fit your ethics. I don't fit your ethical standard.
We'll work on it.
So, the day is yours. Breakfast is had. Lovely conversation.
We need to keep moving. I thought we were on a trail to
we can
find out what happened to Torn's brother. We did a side thing to see the grand opening of Wubba's school. Kids that can't read good.
Want to learn good too.
Yeah. Needs to be 3 times the size of this. What is this, a school for ants?
Jesus.
Well, if I remember right, the trail did run a little cold.
It did.
So until something falls in our lap or you have one of your premonitions again, I feel we'll just have to continue on
So
a
where
different
to
path.
next?
That is the question. If I remember correctly, we may still have business at Feathergale.
What if we
Well,
did?
they
That-
probably want their
Yeah, that would be correct.
stuff back. Their hippogriffs.
Hmm.
Did we
My
get any
This-
information on where
this
these
is
guys
the-
came from?
This is
Where
the
did
moment
these guys originate from? Did we get that out of them before their heads were crushed in?
You mean the cultists or the weird fanatics that you were dealing with?
Yeah.
Not much information other than they were sent there, and their clothing was not as. It was very different from what you've seen other cultists wear.
They're a bunch of hillbillies that got talked to. Got it. Torin, do you remember before we found you, do you remember anything about hearing that there was a group of fire-based cultists in the mountains
Not before
taking
meeting you, but
over?
definitely after.
I feel like we need to go check that out. The last time we went by there was some sort of party going on. It seemed there was, upwards of 40, 50 people
Totally forgot
with,
about that place.
with animals and everything part of the celebrations. And at the time, it wasn't in our purview since it wasn't mission based, and B, I don't think we were as well equipped to address it. So I think maybe that should be our next,
Absolutely.
even if it's just a flyover. Now that we have aerial flight, maybe we can do a flyover
The thought had
and
crossed
see
my
what's
mind.
going on there.
Hmm.
Because we had the fire issue in, I forgot the name of that place,
Summit Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Summit Hall, and then we just ran into these fire cultists here. They didn't look like they were dressed the same way as the ones that we saw in the mountains, but that's two fire things that would have had two fire globes. I think that should be our next route.
Okay. Feathergale does seem to be quite close to Scarlet Moon Hall. If we'd like to take a flyover on our way to return the hippogriffs, that could work.
Yeah, I think it would behoove us to use the hippogriffs for a recon before we have to maybe turn them in.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, if we get sidetracked before we turn them in again,
Yeah, it's
What-
all for
what
the
is our-
security of the area.
Yeah.
Feather
That's what
Girl
they
Spire
wanted.
will appreciate us, cleaning up after their neighbors.
Oh, and aren't we supposed to be?
And especially if we leave a couple banners with that
Yeah,
one person's name,
on the
they'll
on
get
the
credit
question.
for it.
Yeah, on the question of what our group name was going to be, I'd say let's lay low on that because we're supposed to be making these Feathergale people look good, right?
Well, they did give us these to make themselves
We
look
got
good in Waterdeep.
yeah.
I think our part of the
I think our part
deal
of
with
that
the
deal is
community,
done.
though.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So we take the hippogriffs, fly over Scarlet Moon Hall, see if there's anything strange, and then we go from there.
When we left off, there was something I think that we were going to do is that Hero was in the place praying again. I forgot what was gonna happen. Or if Boris was gonna talk to her or what was happening. It's probably not important. We can just go. You remember Keith?
Yes, and actually that conversation that Boris was trying to have with you in the church was exactly what you guys just had over dinner, basically.
Oh, cool.
As far as I remember. Don't let me put words
Yeah.
in your mouth, Mr. Boris.
It was similar to that. That's what I was going to go for.
We have something to do with reaching out to other deities?
Oh, that's it. That was it. Remember, I was gonna
Oh,
try and pray to the
yeah.
deities, and that's what we were gonna do, and we decided to save it until the next session.
That's right.
Well, Boris,
Are you not prepared
uh,
for this?
No, I forgot to.
I didn't.
So many things happen.
It's fine.
Ready to improv?
No, I mean, I still remember what I was going to do. It's just I got out of sequence a little bit, so it just kind of like gone.
So I was gonna try and reach out to Ilmater or Torm, or even I think you said Zafik.
So to make it brief, you spend a good couple of hours trying, and you only get one answer. And it's very vague.
What is it?
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's a very it's a deep masculine voice, but it's almost kind of soothing as it kind of floods your ears just a little bit. But the all it really says is follow the stars.
The stars. Here's gonna be doing a lot of night gazing, guys.
Well, if there's no more cloistering to be done, then I suppose we can get on our way.
Cloister.
No, silly, not the Pokemon.
Oh.
The religious term.
Oh. Oops. So, heading to a different map. Just to let you guys see. Badoop.
Oh, goody.
Can you guys see this map?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been quite a long time.
Okay. Wait, quite a long time. What, you weren't able to see the last map?
No, since I've seen this specific map.
Oh, I was confused for a second.
Don't be.
So, leaving with the hippogriffs around a little after high noon, you're heading towards the Scarlet Moon Hall, right?
Correct.
So it takes you. It's relatively quick. Maybe close to just about an hour to fly. And get into a good viewpoint of Scarlet Moon Hall. And let me pull this up. So from the last time that you guys were here, Adram, Hira, and Wub, you do remember that there was a thick cloud of smoke that surrounded this stone walled building. And it was set aloft on one of these kind of hills at one of the higher points, and there was several campsites going up the slope to the peak of this particular hill. All of the fires that have been around in the campsites are still there. The tents are still erect. But all the fires have been extinguished. There's no more. There's not so much of a black cloud around this area anymore. However, you do see that the walls surrounding the structure are, as you kind of make your way in a circle around the area, you see that they're charred from the inside. And the building that's the 3-story building that once stood in the center of these walls is now burnt to the ground.
Hmm. Seems like an investigation might be in order.
Yeah, let's go.
All in favor?
I support this. Be careful.
Sounds like a plan.
Of course.
I have no idea what the plan is.
Get a closer look, it seems.
Things look kind of bad.
Things look bad.
So let me bring y'all to the map.
Start coaxing my lovely hippogriff.
Down to land. Now,
Yeah.
where do you guys are you guys landing down at the base of the hill, or do you want to land up top within the walls?
Is it dark time by the time we get there?
No.
I say we land at the walls.
Yeah.
Well, they're all gonna see us coming if we do that. We might want to land further away and walk in.
Well, it
It looks
depends on what we.
deserted.
Yeah, or if you guys want to make perception checks at the right now to see if you can see any movement inside, please go for it.
Or any signs of life.
Yeah.
I see fireplaces.
Remember,
A
I
lot of
said they
fire.
were
Go.
extinguished.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm
looks
saying
like
I don't see anything. Is that the intent?
the black map.
Look, we still have Ed and Fofo's characters.
I know.
Everyone's getting good perception checks.
I don't know if my I got a 19. I don't know. It's not popping up. Hold on.
That is weird.
Click the red die.
Yeah,
Are you
no,
using-
it did it, but
Yeah.
like you can see it in roll 20. I mean,
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond. Yeah. Let me try again. I rolled a 19, unless this is better, of course.
It's because you said I was the green Hydra head.
I meant green is in nature, not your skin. So
yeah,
you're
sorry.
racist.
Nature can be brown too. Why can't he be brown?
Because the brown wouldn't show up as well.
It would also qualify as
Whoa.
Sounds like someone's got a little chip on their shoulder. And I mean little as in the
So
small
you're
of the
saying
chip.
brown isn't gonna? You're saying the brown wasn't gonna show up on time because it's brown, huh? What's that supposed to mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. PC, bro. PC.
Yeah, I am a player character.
We are all the player characters in this
And I
game.
am playing on a power console.
Okay, so can everyone see now?
No,
You still can't see?
Ooh.
not me.
Yeah.
I can see it as
PC is
if there's
actually a Pokemon storage device. You simp.
This is interesting.
I can see like with the fireplaces up and like the lighting of it.
Yeah, we still have the lighting of like the fires being lit, and it's like
Yeah.
nighttime.
It's like casting the shadows.
Yeah, it's really wild.
It's trippy.
Yeah.
Whatevs. Because that, if we're
I'm
doing
not
in the
really.
daytime, I would be assuming that we would either see if people are out and about or like this is a forested area, correct?
There you go. There's daylight mode for you.
There's still the line of sight
Hey.
things. That's hilarious.
I know.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
'cause
you are up
there's
on a
shadows
hill.
behind buildings.
It looks like a tiger.
Yeah, it makes it look weird, but you can't see through buildings.
Makes sense. All right, so does our perception check show up that there's nobody out?
Sorry.
They're those night ravers.
Yeah, with all of your perception, there's no life, there's no movement in this area.
Damn, we came back too late.
No, maybe they just come out at night.
I check tent.
So we landed out here.
Yeah.
You check tent.
I'm
Oh,
checking this one.
I should resummon Lifestar. I completely forgot about him.
Sorry, Kyle. I still don't have any vision.
Like, at all?
No, at all.
My sweet little Lifestar. Keegan, can I have brought Lifestar back before breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna be. I can summon him whenever, but he's technically back.
Oh, that's why. Somehow your token got unassigned.
Strange.
Or he would have been. I would have done it before the night's done, so it took up a spell slot from the night before.
Heard. That's fine.
Bingo. There we go. Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah, my bad.
You're fine.
Okay.
Wow.
So, we have Wub searching a tent.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna see if I can see anything. I'm gonna ride up on my hippogriff and like 100 feet into the air, and then through Lifestar, I'll call him out, and then I'll look through his gaze and fly around recon to see if anybody is out up at the top area.
I'd like to know what sort of tent is this? Like, what do we see inside? What kind of people were these? What are we looking at here?
So
Bear Grylls tent.
those are some basically quick easy or just very quick makeshift tents. They look about the size to hold 2 people. There is 2 bedrolls in either of them that look hastily just thrown to the side and left. Boris, the one that you're gazing into, there is a small table in the back of the tent with some parchment and an inkwell sitting on that table with a small little stool sitting in front of it.
Is there anything written on this parchment? Or is it just blank parchment paper?
There is, however, it's kind of hard to make out what it's supposed to be saying because the inkwell has been knocked over and spilled over the page.
Rough. I wonder if there's any salvaging it by magical means. I don't know. We've got some magic people. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab this and bring it to them.
Mr. Wubb,
Is the ink wet or is it dried?
Good question. It is drying. So like
Drying.
it's probably been
So-
on the page for about an hour.
An hour? Okay.
Mm.
So people have left here hastily recently. Good. Good to know. I'd like to share this information with everyone.
Wub, in your tent there is a kind of open and thrown to the side knapsack or backpack, and a drum using Lifestar flying up above into the what used to be this tall tower sitting in the top of this, or this 3-story building sitting in the center of this stone wall. You see smoldering rubble.
So there's no tower left at all, or building left,
I mean, there's
pretty much.
there's no building left, but it's rubble. There's rubble there.
I'm gonna summon Lifestar back immediately and fly down. And I'll go to Torin and Hira, because I'm assuming they're the ones that are not in the tents. Guys, it seems like the building's in ruins. I think we need to go check it out immediately.
That is cause for alarm.
Wubba,
We can check the
Boris, you
tents
want to
later.
make your way up the hill and check the tents on your way up?
Yeah, let's check some tents.
Okay.
We're gonna go check up the top building. What's the distance between that? Hundreds of feet?
Yeah, it's about.
Do we want to continue what we're already doing?
It's a couple. Let's see.
160 feet.
Yeah.
Not a bad trek.
Well, we could fly up.
So those of you that are checking the tents as you're going up, please give
What's
me
that
a
knapsack?
investigation. And in that
Anything
knapsack,
notable?
you do find a bound small, or like 5 bolts wrapped in small cloth, so they're not making a lot of noise in his backpack. And also in a small pocket you do find 1 potion of, or bluish potion.
Interesting.
And
I will take it and I will hand it to the true magic man when I catch up with him.
I could just imagine Wub with one incredibly long arm.
here.
That's disturbing. Now he
Kind of
hands it
roll
off
back
to his
up.
aunts, and his aunts just bring it all the way up the hill.
My wasps.
Oh no.
Oh, wasp, yes. I thought you said
I didn't
ants
even
this
think
morning.
about that. Could I have that? No, that was a joke. It was a Rick and Morty reference. 1 million ants.
Oh, sorry.
Could you have your wasp carry it?
Sorry.
Could I have like 2 or 3 wasps carry the potion to Torin?
Just because, yeah, go for it. So
Fuck yeah.
He's gonna be so upset.
it takes, how many wasps do you have total right now?
It's like a full swarm, so it's really up to you, DM.
Okay, so if it's a full swarm, it takes about 30 of these wasps to like kind of huddle together and form a nice little hand or bowl to fly
yeah.
it over. And Torin, as you're making your way up this hill, you hear a loud buzzing quickly approaching behind you. And as you turn around, you see these like almost ethereal wasps holding this blue vial for you.
They look real until they get really close and they're like almost see-through.
You know, I don't think I'll ever get used to that. I'll let them get close enough that I can reach out and grab the bottle, and I'll just kind of like.
As soon as he holds
on.
his hand out, they like hover the bottle right above his hand, and they just kind of like disappear, and the bottle just drops right into his hand. And then a bunch of wasps reappear into my ethereal hive wherever they go, inside my hands.
In your ears.
I'm like that ninja guy from Naruto. I'm forgetting his name at the moment.
Sheena.
Yes.
Oops.
So, Mr. Boris, which tent set are you searching? The one over.
I'm down on these lower ones here.
Okay. And Hero, what are you doing at the moment?
I'm probably gonna help search the tents as we go up.
All right. So just choose a set which one you want to search and give me an investigation check. The one that you're group that you're standing at has already been checked. So Boris, with your investigation,
Very good.
You do, or standing in this longer tent, it is set up for 2 people once again. However, the table that's in the back of it is much larger, and there's actually several books on the desks, or on the desk in the back, along with papers kind of strewn across it.
This could be good.
With there's also a small chest on the end of that table. Wub, if you want to give me another investigation for the set of tents. Damn, everyone's rolling low today.
Would it be Arcana to try and identify that potion?
It would be.
Okay, could I knock that out?
Go for it.
Could I assist him in that? Or take a look myself?
You're flying quite a distance away. But I'll say, you can see that Torin, like from like 60 to 80 feet away, that he has a blue potion in his hand, and you kind of know it, or you've seen a few of these before. And Torin, these are. Oh, I didn't even realize you were standing right next to him.
It's fine. He rolled a nat 20, so I'm good.
Yeah, but both of you know it's a healing or potion of healing.
Fantastic.
They're blue?
They are blue in my campaign. Or in this one.
I will fucking swing on somebody.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what was like, I'm done with this campaign. That's ridiculous. Blue healing potion.
That's a mana potion. You take that
Don't
back.
change this.
I don't think blue. How does this heal me?
Fine. Fine.
In this world.
It is pink.
It's just a weaker potion. That's why it's blue. Deal with it.
Oh. It's inferior. The blue ones are inferior.
Yeah.
They taste better, but they don't do anything for me.
Has a slight minty taste.
That just made me think of what was it, Overlord? I think it was. They have blue health potions because their health potions are shit.
All right. So
I'm gonna investigate as well up top here.
Yeah, I think 3 of us up top are in investigation mode.
Oh god, this isn't boding well.
yes.
Torin with the good rolls tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm hogging all the luck.
No, it's fine as long as someone's got it.
One of us has to have it.
So
Good roll.
just to go in order, Wub, with that investigation for the tent that you find is more knapsacks and more bedrolls. However, these knapsacks seem to be kind of picked clean of anything important. There is or Hira. Where are you? Up top.
Yeah, I'm up top within like the circle.
So in these tents, from kind of just glancing through as you're coming up, these tents are slightly nicer furnished instead of bedrolls. There's cots, and only one of them does or has a desk in it, but it's empty. There's nothing on it. And behind you, the structure that you see is no more. It's a large pile of rubble, or still kind of smoldering rubble. A drum, as you kind of walk past this pit, or this fire pit, this is the pit that you remember the last time through seeing through Lifestar's eyes that they were tossing corpses into. And as you walk by, you get a strong scent of death, essentially. Torin, on the other hand, with your investigation, you can kind of see that, or the tents all seem rather bare, hastily, taking everything out. However, you do notice off to the left side of the rubble, there is a cellar door that is kind of underneath all of the rubble, but it looks intact.
I'll start walking over to it and grab Hira. Give me a hand with moving some of this rubble off.
Okay.
There's a door underneath.
Go for it.
Do I
And
need to make a check?
strength check, please.
I'll stand back and watch.
Fuck.
Can I help her?
Yeah, if you'd like to, make a strength check as well.
My strength sucks. Oop, I just rolled a disadvantage. Wait,
If you
I
help
might
me, I
have
think
rolled
it's
it at
you roll
disadvantage.
with it.
Hold on.
I roll with advantage. Isn't that how
Mine
that
was not
works
much
in
better.
5e?
Say that one more time.
Oh, yeah, you roll. If
Him
I
helping
actually
just means
help
I
her,
roll
then
with
it gives her. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
so
I
it would
mean,
be an 18.
technically, yeah, there's two ways that you can do it. If you're offering assistance, but not, then yeah, you can either roll with advantage or the other person rolls to help you. So it's one or the other. So
Okay.
I would have her roll an advantage.
so 18 and a 15. Torrin is flexing his magic-y muscles at the moment.
I'm using my brain.
So
He's using fulcrum from the pulley system.
Jedi shit.
so it takes both of you a good 10, 15 minutes to pull the rubble off until you are now faced with a wooden cellar door.
Fourth one.
And Wub, you're investigating this set of tents down here.
Yeah.
So in this one, you find more beds, and several bags of medical supplies. So like bandages, some herbs that you've used in the past to kind of stop the stinging of wounds.
I take.
Right. Monsieur Boris.
What are these books? What are these books? Is there any writing on them?
Yes, there is a whole bunch of writing, and one of them you find seems to be some sort of ledger, keeping track of purchases and expenditures.
Ooh.
Another one seems to be a rough journal. It seems not necessarily a journal, but just like kind of keeping notes of things that are going on. And it actually goes back the last 6 months. It seems the furthest date that you see was 6 months ago. And it stops 3 days ago.
Interesting.
The paper that's kind of strewn about is what the hell? Why is that so big? I'm gonna get rid of this, see what that does. Yeah, that helps a little bit, but it's still really weird. Huh. Okay. The strewn about pieces of paper are all addressed to a single person, but from various different people, and it seems to be a bunch of letters of correspondence, just keeping tabs, making sure things are, or plans that have set in motion. There's no details, just vague euphemisms, making sure the shipment is on its way as planned.
What's this little chest too?
It is locked.
It's locked?
Yes.
Interesting. If I try to pick it up, how much does it weigh?
Glancing at it, the chest weighs, and picking it up, it weighs a grand total of about 10 pounds with the contents. Or not 10 pounds, about 5 pounds.
5 pounds? Oh, that's nothing. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pretty much clean up this tent. I want to grab the books, papers, anything that looks relevant to information to be shared, relevant to the situation at hand. And I'm walking off with this chest. I'm not gonna go about anything.
So I just imagine this big dark armor just picking up everything and walking out.
He shoulders it like a boombox from the 80s.
I wonder what would the strength check be to just break a chest open like that?
Pretty high.
That one is pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
What about me?
And they're all, just a forewarning, some you do know from experience that some chests, if broken open, there's a chance of destroying the contents.
Tom, we're only level 6, by the way. You're talking level 14, 15s type of skills.
I mean, like,
hold on. What's your strength?
Growling at it makes the.
What's your strength score, Tom?
20.
You intimidate it open.
Yeah. So.
I'll just grab it and pull it up.
Give me a strength check then. Roll high, please.
No.
Very nice.
20.
So
that's a save. Saves are different from strength checks.
I'll take it because it was still I'll take it because it's the same modifier.
Not because if you're proficient in one of the saves, you get extra.
Oh yeah, and he is proficient with the strength.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, go give me a strength check. I'm safe.
That works. Well, I don't know if it passes, but that's good.
It's a nice number to look at.
I think you're stuck on advantage.
Yeah, make sure you're not pressing shift.
Oh.
The first one was a 22 anyway, so that's
first one. Yeah.
Fine.
So you kind of grab it right at its lock, and you're able to get it about an inch apart and absolutely destroy the locking mechanism. But it's still kind of latched shut. And as it closes back, you see the small little flash, and it's repaired.
Ah,
Wow.
fuck you, I guess.
It's a magic chest.
Let me try.
I'm taking this thing with me. Let's go, guys. This thing's amazing.
I already have a magic chest.
It's
So,
so much
Let
fun.
me try to open it.
So, you do have
You
to
break
run
it and
up that
it's
hill
soft.
to catch up with the rest of the party. Wub, Hira, Torin, and Drum kind of just left
he's
you back
still
there.
down there.
I'm super excited.
I'm used to having him in the party yet. We forgot.
We got excited.
I don't know where anyone is.
So we should be on the left side of this structure, like over here, Kyle?
Yes.
Okay. I believe Hira is going down first,
Yep.
then Adram.
Weapon drawn at the ready, waiting for an attack.
I have
And
no
myself.
weapon, but I'm ready for an Eldritch Blast. But I got the Drift Clove out.
I
Give
have
him a
no
stunning.
weapons and I'm not ready.
Please don't attack. Torrent's walking down there waving a white flag.
Gosh, I'm not level 2 anymore. You guys can look at me and not kill me. It's fine. Well,
Okay. Let me find.
Hey, Paul.
Torn not coming all the way back up here.
No, he's up.
you mean Boris?
I mean, Boris.
I'm making my way up there. Sorry.
Oh,
A little distracted.
I'm not sure how you could possibly get he and I mixed up. It's kind of flattering, I suppose.
God, this map. There I am.